Put your chin up towards the ceiling. There you go. That's it.
Have they given you any update? Why you're supposed to be moving?
Still
waiting?
Nothing. I haven't heard a word.
That's funny.
Yeah, I had a feeling when he told me it'd been 5 years. And then I talked to the lady myself, and she said, it ain't no 5 years. And I ain't talked to her in 4 months.
Right. Okay. That's funny.
So, but she said it's not going to be a difficult thing. She said everything should be smooth. Okay. Plus, they asked me what I needed. I said I need help finding a place. So I imagine they finding it for me. That's what I hope.
I hope so. 4 months.
That's what I hope.
Y'all had plenty of time.
Listen, because it takes me a while to find it. So I'm like, I'll move, but it's going to take me a while. Unless you find it.
That's funny. One of my coworkers talking about he wants to get dreads. I'm like, go to my shop. Where I go. But he's talking about he doesn't want to get his retwisted that often. And I was like, well, how often is too often for you?
He don't want to have dreads.
Right. I was like, don't get him there.
Because what's that often?
Right.
It's like 6 or 7 times a year to keep them on your head. If you don't want to do it that much, if that's too much,
right,
you just need to just not do it.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm every like 6 to 8 weeks. In the summer, I try and go more frequently just because I'm going to the gym and sweating.
If you ever push it to 8 weeks, that ends up being like 5 times a year. I don't recommend it, but
right, that's what I said. I was like, I don't recommend going no longer than 8 weeks.
He won't go twice a year. I saw somebody do that for 2 years. At the end of that 2 years, he didn't have no locks left. Every appointment, he had less.
Right. Because do they usually
they just falling out.
Oh, wow.
They're just falling out because the hairs separate. The longer, around 8 weeks is when a lot of hair starts separating. But after that, it's a lot. So more and more hair separate until they barely hanging on by a thread. Then all you got to do is run your fingers through your hair and they just pop off in your hand. Oh, wow. Or lay down and then turn and then they just snap off because they're hanging on by a thread. So,
yeah. Yeah, but there's another dude who has... he has locks too, and his about as long as mine, and I was asking him. He's like, I get it done like every 6 to 8 weeks. Probably sooner than that. And he was like, oh, I can go that often. I'm like, oh, when the man tells you, then.
Interesting.
Right, I'm like, of course.
Good to know. Good
Right.
to know.
I ain't telling you nothing.
Right. Wait, save your breath. Save it. You're going to need that later.
Right. Like so many of y'all want to get dreads. You don't want to take care of them. And it's not even hard. That's what tell me. I'm like, that's not hard at all. I literally just come get them done.
Yeah, and then go about your business. Cover it up at night. You know?
Yeah, I'm like, I put on my bonnet and just
Cover it up, uncover it, and go on about your business.
You're right. I'm like, this is easy.
Every day I wake up, my hair's done. It's a good life.
I just rip the bonnet off.
It's a good life.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm pretty simple. I don't do styles or anything with mine because I'm boring. So, like, you do styles and stuff, that's different. But like, that's all I gotta do.
All you need is some ropes in your life. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I was told him. I was like,
Every 4 weeks, you got a fancy style.
You can take it out.
Something fancy that looked like it took a long time. Didn't take nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't take nothing.
Exactly. I'm like, I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't had to buy a lot. Since I've gotten mine done, I haven't had to buy hair products. So I'm like, this is perfect.
Exactly. Never another product again.
All I bought was the
It's a
shampoo
good
and stuff
life.
that y'all use, and that's it. And I bought that
Oh, this is good
a year
shampoo.
ago.
It's good shampoo. You gotta have it.
Yeah,
But yeah.
that's it. I know people put oil and stuff. I'm like, again, in like 4 years, I haven't put any oil or anything. Like, only what y'all use, whatever you use. That's all that goes in my
Because you know, because you got good. You know right. But you've been with us for a minute.
Yeah.
It's all the stuff was on the wall. I can't wait to get to the place we're going to be at next so I can put stuff on the wall. Because when they told me it was going to be a short lease here, I'm like, well, I ain't doing all that.
Right. No,
It's a lot of work.
the effort, yep.
Paying all this money for a sign and all this. Psh,
Right.
and I'm going to be here who knows how long. But now the landlord talking about who knows, it might take them another 2 years. I'm like, Lord, please. I hope it don't.
Please no.
I mean, I'll be fine, but then I'd have been mad that I would have decorated. If I was gonna know, if I would have knew I would be here for 2 years, I would have put something up.
Right.
Something. Maybe I'll do something that'll speed them along. You know, as soon as you start doing something, all right, we found you a spot. We're gonna pay your rent.
Right.
That's what I'm waiting to hear. Pay my rent. 5 years.
Right. That's fair.
That's all right. I'll do a little decorating to get things moving.
Yeah, that's usually how it works. When you put somebody into it, then they're like, hey, time for you to leave. I saw y'all have a new person, Steven? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, he works evenings and Sundays.
Oh, that's
And he does great work. I think he just got his license. Well, I think he just tested for it, but he seems like he knows his stuff for sure. So, and then I think Ty just graduated, so she about to be tested soon too.
Okay.
We'll all be licensed up in here.
Nice.
Exciting. Yeah, because then I don't have to do no color no more. Y'all can just go to one of them. I said, I'll still consult.
Like doing the color.
I said, I'll still consult. I'll tell them exactly what they need to use. I'll tell them how long and everything. So long as I don't have to physically do it. I don't know.
Too
Lately,
much work.
it's not work. It's time. I mean, it is work, but it's mostly it's time consuming. And then there's like a 45-minute wait. Like once you get it on, you have to process for 45 minutes. And I don't have anything else I can do for 45 minutes. And I like to multitask. So I just be sitting around twiddling my thumbs, waiting for color to process. It's boring. And then, no matter what color you use, it almost always bleeds onto my hands when I'm retwisting. So like I'll use gloves to put it in, but then I've had to start using gloves while I'm retwisting because I like, if I do black and I leave work and I have like this black line at my fingernail line and it'll just be black and people don't know I've been doing color all day. They just assume I have dirty nails. Right. And so I had to start using gloves, but the gloves are uncomfortable. Retwisting in gloves is uncomfortable. I don't like it. So I do it, but I do not enjoy it. So it feels different. And I don't feel like I'm doing it good enough, you know, because I can't feel it like I normally can. But yeah, I be feeling bad because, listen, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to put these gloves on. I'm gonna have to do this. 'Cause I can't have people at my son's basketball game looking at me like I'm just dirty.
Right.
You know, nails look dirty. I shower every day. I wash my hands 100 times a day, but my hands look dirty. I don't like that.
Right.
I said I can't do it anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's good. I didn't want to get some color. I just haven't decided what color.
What color? Or you can always change it. That's the beauty of color. Put one color in, you don't like it, change it to another color. No big deal.
So I see some people, they'll do like, I guess detox with like soaking it in apple cider vinegar.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna ask you,
Yep.
recommend that? Is that something I need to do?
Yuck. The girl say, yuck. I hate apple cider vinegar. So apple cider vinegar is good if you want to drink, you know, a shot of it in the morning, get a little buzz going for the day, because that's what it is. I swear it's like alcohol. It feels like I took a shot of alcohol. And you know, I actually tried it for my face before, but it just was not helpful for that. But soaking in anything is just not going to be helpful, because whatever's in there still going to be in there. You might soak off, you know, might soften whatever's on the outermost, you know, like if you're covered in oil, because like they're doing that because people are covered in oil. If they would stop using oil, they wouldn't even need to do that. But ultimately, I clean locks by squeezing them, like you know, when you had to wash your own clothes and you had to squeeze the dirt out of them.
Yeah.
So like I put soap in, I put water in, I suds it up, I squeeze the dirt out.
Okay.
And I squeeze it out, and once I'm squeezing out soap that's like white still, because you know the soap will change color. I'll see whatever's been going on in your life in it when I'm squeezing it out. So during pollen season, I'm squeezing green out of everybody. When people work in like warehouses or whatever, I'm squeezing like, you know, whatever's floating in the air, I can see it. So if there's something orange or yellow, I can actually see it squeezing out. Sometimes I put water on it, I can see a puff of smoke that smells very much like marijuana puff right on out. So really, it's about getting what's in there out.
Really? Not the marijuana.
Oh yeah, a puff of smoke right in my face, like right towards me. Yeah, it's like the smoke's in there and then the water pushes it out.
Oh, wow.
So, but soaking just doesn't really do it, you know? You still have to squeeze it. So if you don't squeeze all the gunk that's in there out, you can soak it for hours. It's not gonna matter, because I used to soak people and then I would come, you know, to do their hair, and I would still be squeezing stuff out when I'm twisting, and that's gross. So then I figure you squeeze it all out at the shampoo bowl. You squeeze it all out of the shampoo bowl, and then you don't have, you know, because your hair be splashing in my face and dripping all over my clothes and stuff. So it needs to be clean. And I found that the apple cider vinegar just wasn't good enough. Like, it wasn't getting it clean. It was just, now it stinks like apple cider vinegar.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh, this defeats the whole purpose. If I'm gonna make it stink, like, you know,
Right.
my shampoo smells good. I need good scents. I need to know that it's clean and all that jazz. And they just be doing anything out there. But no, I mean, I guess it was a good idea. It seemed good. I mean, some of them are soaking in oranges and lemons. You know, they're just chopping up lemons and putting them in the water. This is all gimmicky and cute and everything, but it's not actually getting the hair clean.
Right.
And I want clean hair. That's my goal. And please don't put anything with sugar. So oranges is crazy.
Right.
'Cause, But that apple cider vinegar, it stank. So I just was like, I'm way too into good smells. You know, it's on my top 5 list of the best things about life. You know,
Right.
things that smell good are one
Just
of them.
keep it simple. That's fine. People be doing too much. Okay.
Yeah, they just be doing stuff for funsies. I had somebody ask me one time, because, you know, I was doing her son or nephew or somebody, and she has an afro, and she goes to somebody to get it pressed every now and then, and they do like a steam treatment. said, what is the purpose of that? She said, so you don't steam them? I say, steam them for why? She said, so they can get moisture in them. I said, what's the difference between the moisture from steam and the moisture from water? Steam is steam not just hot water? I said, it's just water.
Right.
What are we doing here? It's gimmicks. So they can charge you an extra $50, $60, you know, just so they can get some extra money. I get it. I feel them. I need a couple extra dollars too. No lie. I need a couple I do. But I'm not going to be able to sell people something they don't need, especially if it wastes my time. Okay? Because that's another 30 minutes of you soaking while I don't have nothing to do for 30 minutes.
Right.
There's nothing I can finish in 30 minutes. So let's just get it. I'm going to spend the whole 30 minutes cleaning it myself. That's what I'm going to do.
Right.
To get it clean, I'm going to squeeze it out. If anything's in there, I'm going to see it. And I'm just going to keep adding more soap and water and scrubbing it until I don't see nothing coming out. Now, your hair don't be having nothing coming out. Your hair be clean. It really don't be dirty. You just got to clean the scalp, get the soap through, and then boom, you're clean. But some people's hair do be dirty. And I can see the dirt coming out. And so,
Oh, wow.
and I'll just keep squeezing it out, adding more water, adding more soap, scrubbing it, squeezing it out until the soap is clean. And then boom, it's clean. Now with apple cider vinegar, how do they know? The apple cider vinegar be clear, then it be dirty and cloudy, but then at the chair, the hair still got stuff in it. So how do we get it clean now? Like we've soaked it, now what?
Right.
It's still dirty, so what do we do now? I don't know. But if it didn't stink so bad and somebody want to pay me for it, that would be fine. But it stinks. And I don't want to retwist your hair for an hour and a half smelling that. It's going to make me vomit.
Right.
It does not smell good. Let's soak in something like, I'd rather soak in dish detergent. Matter of fact, Dawn dish detergent is sometimes the only thing that can get the excess oil out. We can soak in that. It's fighting oil. It's fighting it the whole time, I bet. Get that suds up and let that sit on there. That's going to fight some oil. But that apple cider vinegar ain't going to do jack dilly squat. It'll make your hair stink and make the oil stink because the oil's still going to be there.
Exactly.
But yeah, all the detoxes could be avoided if people would just not put gunk in there. Like, let's not put gunky stuff and we won't have gunky stuff to get out. And that's what, I mean, pretty much everything I teach is about preventative. Don't put oil in, you won't have to get it out. Maintain your locks every 4 to 6 weeks, and then you won't have to find them again or rip them apart. Even when people are doing their own hair, I tell them not to go past 3 or 4 weeks because at 3 and 4 weeks, every hair that got twisted is still connected. It's after you get to 6 weeks, the hair starts to separate. And now you got to find parts. And if you're trying to do your own, you don't got time to be trying to find no parts. You need to just grab and twist what you can feel and have the parts still be good. So you need to do it at 3 or 4 weeks since somebody else did it. Or especially if you're always doing it your own self. You need to do it every 3 weeks. Yep. Because my people are saying they retwist don't last as long as mine. I know. I understand that. So just, I can't even get you there because I couldn't do that to myself. Right. So I understand. But it just means you have to do it a little more often. And every 3 weeks ain't that bad, especially since a lot of my people are coming from doing twist outs every 2 weeks. Whew. Now that's work.
Yeah.
This is just washing new growth. And really, you can just clean your scalp, honestly. You know, this is for somebody else. This right here, what I'm doing, this is for somebody else to do. But you can clean your scalp off row by row as you retwisting it. Take a wet washcloth, scrub it, and then retwist that row. Next row, wet washcloth, scrub it. Clean and twist as you go.
Wow.
Because it's really the scalp is, as long as you don't put crap in your hair, the scalp is the only part that's actually dirty. And your hair will be collecting dust everywhere you go. But that's why I recommend scarfing anywhere you know. That's why when people be like, why y'all wearing bonnets at the airport? I'm wearing bonnets wherever I don't want to collect dust at, because every room you're ever in's got dust floating around. And your hair's going to collect it. Now, if you don't use a lot of oil, you don't have to keep all that dust. But people that use a lot of oil are running around collecting dust, so much dust everywhere they go. That's how you always know that they use oil, because their hair be so much dirtier than everybody else.
Oh, wow.
It'd be an insane amount of dirty.
Wow.
With just the brown that's coming off. When I rinse it, you can see the brown coming off. Yes, girl.
More alert.
Yes.
Yeah. Because when if I'm not out, I have that bonnet on at home. Soon as I get home.
Cause what do we, once I'm not trying to look cute anymore, it does not matter. I have no need to be cute at your airport.
Especially as they get longer. I don't like it in my face. I'm trying to cook.
Get it out the way.
Yes.
For real. And then you don't want your food stuck in there either.
Exactly.
Because, honey, I can't tell you. Some people smell like food. Some people smell like kitchen food. All kind of food. I be like, I wonder what she was cooking 2 days ago because I smell it.
I smell that curry, girl.
Now that I can get out. I can get food smells out.
Right.
I cannot get that oil out to save my life. I mean, I can. It just takes time. And the problem with getting it out is usually that it's somebody that's addicted to using it. So I'm trying to convince them not to use it so that next time it's easier because I can't get it all out in one day from the squeezing even. I can get all the dirt off of it. I can get all the dirt off of it. I can get the majority of it out. But if they put more, then it's just going to be an uphill battle.
Right.
So I just be like, if you stop using it, then give me about 2 or 3 shampoos. I can get it all out.
Because I've been using it for, I guess, like, to avoid dryness, but my hair never feels dry.
Because they causing dryness with the oil. I swear to God.
That's why I was confused.
Because here goes the thing. If I'm, first of all, dry is normal. You're supposed to be dry. What they be experiencing when they be claiming they feel dry is not dry, but itchy. And itchy is the evidence that there's something there that your body wants off. So itchy doesn't mean dry. Itchy means dirty, but they've been told lies by product companies that want to sell oil. But the truth is, if you really did, in fact, need moisture so bad, putting oil on it would be like the anti-moisture. Because oil and water don't mix. So you put oil there, now you can't get it wet. Which is why it's so hard to get it clean. So that's what I'm saying. If your hair is covered in oil, right, and you soak it in apple cider vinegar is water equivalent. It can't penetrate oil. It can't do anything but sit around the outside of the oil. And the dirt that you see in the water is just the dirt that's on the outside of the oil. Everything else is still in there. Learned it the hard way. I learned all the stuff the hard way so everybody else don't have to.
Right.
Yeah, when I first started doing locks, everybody used oil, including me. I didn't know what else there was, but I didn't like the way that it performed. So I was like, this kind of ain't working right. I don't like the way this is working at all. So why are we even using it? And then I started